Hey, good morning. Once again, welcome all of you to Easy English Explanation by Pooja Joshi. And today we are going to continue with the chapter number 9 of 10th standard NCERT first flight book, and lesson number is 9. Previously, we have seen that one girl whose name is Valliyamma. Valli in short, that girl wants to ride in the bus. She is willing to ride in the bus like anything. The bus which moves from outside her street and it goes to the nearby town. Okay? And she just wants to go in the bus, enjoy the bus journey like anything. She has never in her whole life of 8 years, she has never even visited even a single time in the bus. And the bus fare is 30 paise one way. For going to town 30 paise, and while returning another 30 paise maybe. So that amount is very much for a small little girl like her. And why did this wish crept in her mind? She was standing always at her front gate, and observed the activities of the street. And whenever she saw the bus with lots and lots of new passengers every time going in and out, she wished more and more. She longed to sit in that bus. And one day, she was planning long and long, and one day she sat in the bus, and the conductor addressed her as Madam to have joke with her. So let's start reading from here, and word to word you will get the meaning word to word and line to line. May we start now, madam? The conductor asked, smiling. Then he blew his whistle. Then he blew his whistle, and the bus moved forward with a roar. So when Valli got inside the bus, the conductor asked her as if he is asking the permission of that young girl that may he start the bus. Then he blew his whistle twice, because this may be a symbol that if he blew that whistle twice, then it is the a signal that the driver should start the bus. So a bus moved forward with a roar. Roar means bus moved forward with lots of noise and a great speed. It was a new bus. Its outside painted a gleaming white with some green stripes along the sides. So, what kind of color did the bus have? It was a gleaming white. Gleaming means shining, and it had some green stripes on it along its stripe. So, it had white plus the green stripes, and overhead bars were there. It shone like silver. Bus was very new and it was shining like anything. The front also, directly in front of Valli, above the windshield, there was a beautiful clock. So what was there in front of Valli? It was a beautiful clock, and the seats were soft and luxurious. Comfortable seats were there in the bus, as the bus was new and its seats were soft. So Valli liked the bus like anything. Valli devoured everything with her eyes. But when she started to look outside, she found her view cut off by a canvas blind that covered the lower part of her window. She wanted to enjoy each and every moment of her life. So in the ride in the bus. So she devoured as if she is swallowing each and everything. जैसे कि हर एक नज़ारा वो आसपास की हर एक चीज वो निगल जाना चाहती है, अपने में भर लेना चाहती है. She wanted to enjoy and see each and every moment of the bus ride. And she started to look outside, but as she was only a 8-year-old girl and her height blocked her from seeing particular portion of the outside the window, and the canvas outside the bus which prevented any rain or heat from coming inside, that also made the half area outside blind, means आधा सीन उसे बाहर का नहीं दिखाई दे रहा था और आधा दिखाई दे रहा था, तो वह पूरा सीन देखना चाहती थी, बाहर की खूबसूरती नज़ारे देखना चाहती थी। So she stood up on her seat and peered over the blind, means the area which she could not see. For seeing that, she just stood up on her seat and peered. She tried to go inside and observe everything that was blind. Blind means that was not known to her, not seen by her. Okay. So, what happened? The bus was going along the bank of the canal. The road was very narrow. On one side, there was the canal, and beyond it, palm trees, grassland, distant mountains, and the blue, blue sky. What was the scene outside? As usual, the scene from a village to a town. कैसा सीन होता है विलेज से टाउन तक बस was going along the bank of a canal. एक छोटा सा कैनल था, उसके किनारे किनारे बस जा रही थी। रोड भी बहुत ही पतली थी, नैरो थी, इट वॉज नॉट वाइड। एक साइड पर कैनल थी और एक साइड पर उससे भी आगे पाम ट्रीज वर देयर, ग्रास लैंड, सब जगह हरियाली ही हरियाली, और ऊपर खुला आसमान और दूर दूर पहाड़ थे, डिस्टेंट माउंटेन्स एंड द ब्लू ब्लू स्काई। ऑन द अदर साइड was a deep ditch and then acres of green fields. अब एक तरफ तो ये नजारा था कि कैनल के आगे पाम ट्रीज, ग्रासलैंड और दूर दूर तक पहाड़ और ब्लू ब्लू नीला नीला आसमान, और सेकेंड साइड एक खड्डे जैसा था, बहुत ही गहरा खड्डा, और उसके आगे एकड़ एंड एकड़, जहां तक नजर जाए सैकड़ों एकड़ तक हरियाली ही हरियाली। देयर वाज ग्रीन 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 एवरीवेयर एज फार एज द आई could see. Hope students, you must have understood up to here nicely. Oh, it was all so wonderful. She was enjoying every moment and she was feeling each and everything wonderful. Suddenly, she was startled by a voice. Startled. Startled means एकदम शॉक हो जाना, एकदम घबरा जाना, चौंक जाना। She was surprised by the voice of the uh, some other person. Listen, child, said the voice. You shouldn't stand like that. Sit down. बस में से तभी एकदम से आवाज आई जिससे वो एकदम चौंक गई। वो अपने विचारों में थी, उससे एकदम चौंक गई क्योंकि वो बस की सीट पे खड़ी हुई थी। तो किसी ने उसे ऐसा कहा कि ऐसा खड़े नहीं रहना चाहिए बस में, क्योंकि उससे बैलेंस बिगड़ सकता है और कभी भी गिर सकता है कोई, या चोट लग सकती है। Sitting down, she looked to see who had spoken. It was an elderly man who had honestly been concerned for her, but she was annoyed by his attention. See, when somebody spoke to her that she should sit down, she sat down. She obeyed that, but she saw that who had spoken this line, she wanted to find out. She found out that it was an elderly man, a person of a quite a good age, aged man was there, and he had been concerned for her, because if he had been caring for her, because if she must have stood only, then she would have fallen down maybe, so she would have been hurt. So that person was genuinely, honestly concerned for her. So he told her to sit down, but she was annoyed. Annoyed means she was very angry and she did not like the attention he gave to her. There's nobody here who's a child, she said haughtily. I have paid my 30 paise like everyone else. She didn't like to be called as a child. When the elderly man addressed her as a child, she did not like that. She told very haughtily. Haughtily means proudly, that I am not a child. I have also given the same ticket amount, the same fare, 30 paise, like everyone else. So I am not a child, so I can do whatever I like and I can manage myself well. वो ऐसा कहना चाहती थी कि मैं कोई बच्ची-वच्ची नहीं हूँ, मैं बड़ी हो गई हूँ, अब मैं भी अपनी सबकी तरह अपना ध्यान खुद रख सकती हूँ, और जैसे सबने 30 पैसे दिए हैं टिकट के, वैसे मैंने भी अपने पैसे दिए हैं, पूरे पैसे दिए हैं टिकट के। The conductor chimed in. Oh, sir, but this is a very grown up madam. Do you think a mere girl could pay her own fare and travel to the city all alone? Then conductor chimed in. Conductor chimed in means he just interfered. That to that elderly person, he told that she is a grown up girl. She, if she would have been a very small girl, how could she pay her own fare, her own ticket charge, and how could she travel to the city all alone? वो अकेली अकेली आ रही है, अगर वह इतनी छोटी लड़की होती तो अपना किराया अपने आप खुद कैसे देती और अकेली सिटी तक यात्रा कैसे करती, ट्रैवल कैसे करती। तो कंडक्टर ने उन एल्डरली जेंटलमैन को कहा कि अब ये मैडम हैं, ये बड़ी हो गई हैं और इसीलिए अकेली ट्रैवल कर रही हैं। Valli shot an angry glance at the conductor and said, I am not a madam. Please remember that. And you have not yet given me my ticket. Valli shot an angry glance. Glance means look. And she told the conductor that don't call me madam. I'm not a madam. Why are you again telling me, addressing me like that, madam, madam? And still, I remember that you have not given me my ticket, means you have yet to give me my ticket. I will remember, the conductor said, mimicking her tone. Mimicking means copying. So conductor also said in the same way as she had told to conductor. कंडक्टर ने भी मजाक में उसी का टोन कॉपी किया और उसको इसी तरह से जवाब दिया. Everyone laughed and gradually Valli too joined in the laughter. So when conductor said in the same tone, everyone started laughing and Valli too started laughing. And she also, slowly by slowly, she also joined in the laughter. The conductor punched a ticket and handed it to her. Just sit back and make yourself comfortable. पहले कंडक्टर टिकट पंच करना पड़ता था उनको. They used to punch the ticket, make a hole in the ticket, and then only they had to issue the ticket. And they handed it to conductor. He handed it the ticket to her, and he told that just sit back and nicely be comfortable and have a seat. So if you have paid the whole charge, if you have paid money, why should you stand? You should not stand. If you have paid the money, you can make yourself comfortable. आप अच्छी तरह से बैठ के जा सकते हैं. आपने पूरा किराया दिया है. Because I want to, she answered, standing up again. Then she stood up again and said that I want to stand. That's why I'm standing. It's my wish. After all, I'm quite a big girl. If I want to stand, then I will stand even if I have paid the full money. But if you stand on the seat, you may fall and hurt yourself. When the bus makes a sharp turn or hits a bump, that is why we want you to sit down, child. So again, somebody, conductor or that man said, no, if you stand on the seat, you are likely to fall. You may fall when the bus will take sharp turns and bus hits something. There is a bump downside, then you may fall. So बस कभी अगर एकदम से अंधे मोड़ खतरनाक मोड़ लेगी या कभी नीचे बस के कुछ आएगा तो कोई पत्थर वत्थर होगा तो आप गिर सकते हो अगर बस एकदम से मुड़े. तो इसीलिए आप बैठ जाइए बच्चे. I'm not a child, I tell you, she said irritably. I am 8 years old. I have told you already that I am not a child. I am now 8 years and I am now quite big enough. Of course. How stupid of me. 8 years, my. हाँ बिल्कुल सही है. Okay, this is okay. Of course, I'm stupid, so I'm saying you as a child. You are 8 years and you are quite big. Oh, my, means you are 8 years means you are quite a big girl. So I am stupid that I am telling you a चाइल्ड, मैं आपको बच्चा कह रहा हूँ तो मैं स्टूपिड हूँ क्योंकि आप तो बहुत बड़े हो गए हो, आप 8 years के हो गए हो. With this, I would like to end my session here for today. So, take very good care of yourself. Do not forget to keep in touch with always with your studies. Do practice a lot. Learn a lot of word meanings. Bye bye. See you. Take care.